Logotherapy for a world in need of meaning. All kinds of forces in the world crush us, whether we are literally crushed by earthquakes or subject to social upheavals or experiencing personal difficulties like anxiety, depression, grief, loss, illness, addictions, phobias, relationship issues. There's no shortage of challenges in life. Some try to escape through drugs or other addictions. Life can be stressful, and we look for ways to comfort ourselves. We try to exercise power and gain some sense of control, but if seeking transient pleasures is all we are doing, we are going to feel sooner or later like something is terribly missing. There's no substitute for feeling like our life has some kind of meaning and our existence is for a reason. Meaning gives us a sense that we are growing and not stagnating. When life is meaningful, we feel alive and connected to all that is. Professor Viktor Frankl, who was born in 1905 and died in 1997, was a psychiatrist, neurologist, and also Holocaust survivor, and author of the bestseller Man's Search for Meaning. Frankl understood this need, this basic human need, and he founded the therapeutic approach called logotherapy. What makes logotherapy unique? Well, the word logotherapy comes from logos, which is meaning, and logotherapy is healing through meaning. There are two basic differences in perspective that sets logotherapy apart from other therapeutic approaches. One is how we look at ourselves, and one is how we look at life. Logotherapy sees human beings as spiritual beings. What does spiritual mean? It means we're not just tied down to our psyche or our behaviors, which are forced upon us because they've become rote and habitual. We have the freedom to change. We have a healthy core that is free to decide who we will be and what we will do. And we are also motivated by higher values. With our freedom, we seek those values. Our past does not determine our future. We are able to look back and say, I don't need this habit anymore. It is not serving me. I can choose more meaningful habits for myself. I can say no when I want to say no. And I can say yes to something I want to say yes to. The other point about what makes logotherapy unique is how we relate to life, how we relate to what happens in the world or what happens to us personally. Logotherapy is based on the assumption that every single moment of life, without exception, is meaningful. Meaning is an implicit message about what is happening. But even more than giving us a message about how to interpret what we see, meaning calls us personally. We are an intrinsic part of the meaning. We are not merely observers of life. We are participants, co-creators. We matter, and everything we do matters. And this is what logotherapy teaches.